Welcome to another episode of the Lunara Rebelle Horror Podcast. In this episode, we return to a theme I enjoy, horror stories set in the woods. Just outside the small secluded village of Mustergrove, there's an ancient area the villagers named the Ashford Woods. The villagers' tales of enchanting fairies living in those woods have echoed through generations. They speak of their delicate wings and sparkling laughter, but warn that those who wander too deep into the woods never return. So, get comfortable and prepare yourself for evil lurks in Ashford Woods. One fateful autumn evening, a curious young lady named Lunara, captivated by the legends, decided to venture into the Ashford Woods. Armed with nothing but her lantern and a heart full of wonder, she brushed off the warnings of the elders. It's just a story to scare children, she thought, her imagination running wild with possibilities. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the trees, Lunara found herself deeper in the woods than she intended. The air grew thick and still, and an unsettling chill ran down her spine. Just when she considered turning back, she noticed a faint glimmer amidst the underbrush. Drawn to the light, she pushed through the tangled thorns and stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in moonlight. There, a circle of fairies flitted about, their wings shimmering like jewels as they danced. But something was off. Their voices were eerily melodic, tinged with a darkness that sent shivers down her spine. The fairies, once thought to be benevolent beings, now wore sinister smiles, their tiny teeth sharp and glistening. Lunara felt an inexplicable pull toward them, as though an invisible string tied her to the enchanting scene. She stepped closer, entranced. The fairies circled her, their laughter growing louder, a sound that reverberated deep within her soul. "Join us, dear girl," they beckoned, their voices a haunting choir. "Leaving this world is delightfully freeing." Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. A chill swept through the glade, and with it came a scent of decay. Lunara's heart raced as she noticed the ground littered with remnants, tiny, broken wings, and skeletal remains. There were faded flowers, signs of those who had come before, and panic surged within her. These whimsical creatures weren't the benevolent sprites she had imagined. They were predators, luring unsuspecting souls into their realm. With every ounce of strength, Lunara turned and fled, crashing through the underbrush, the giggles of the fairies trailing behind her like whispers of the damned. Shadows flickered and danced in her peripheral vision, and she could feel them closing in, their wings brushing against her skin, icy and electric. They wanted to keep her, to make her one of them. At least that's what she thought. The village lights flickered in the distance, a beacon of hope. She pushed through the trees, branches clawing at her clothes as if trying to hold her back. With a final surge of adrenaline, she burst out of the tree line and collapsed onto the village path, gasping for breath. But the comfort of the light was short-lived. The fairies, enraged by her escape, darkened the skies above Mustergrove like a sudden storm. Their laughter transformed into a cacophony of malevolence. As she frantically tried to make her way back to her house, she could hear children's screams from the villagers' homes and loud screeches coming from all around her. Lunara had brought the terror with her. The fairies, with their shimmering wings now cloaked in the essence of nightmares, delighted in the chaos. The village became their playground, and they wove tales of fear by stealing shadows, turning joy into despair. despair that seeped into the heart of the land that night for all the villagers to behold. And Lunara? Well, the next morning, she was nowhere to be found. She became part of the story to warn the next curious heart against venturing too far into the woods, too close to the fairies who thrive on fear and never let you go. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being here with me.